Of course, we can change the lighting by hitting different colors. You guys just need it. 1, 2.
Today we're gonna bring a desk lamp wireless charging station. Now this one's a pretty easy little simple one that you set up on your side of your bed. You have the little LED light included with actually charging station for your watch and your iPod. And on top of it, you charge your phone and then you have an alarm too. So we're gonna open it up and see what you get when you get something like this. Just to let you guys know, the vendor was kind enough for us to review this. So we're gonna open it up and see how large it is and how big and how hard it is to set it up. So let's go ahead and open up. All right. First of all, what you guys see is a Type C connection that you get to actually power this up. They do give you a little brick if you don't have a USB connection on your other end. So they do give you that part to actually give it some power. Now this one actually looks like one of those 80 phones that you flip phones that you open it up. But look at this beautiful little lamp. It actually gives you the actual lamp itself right here underneath. It's all frost color, and if you can notice, it gives you a next spot where you actually have to mount your phone. There's a little indentation on the corner of it where it actually rests your phone. You got your alarm, your clock, your alarm, and then your power on button here. Of course, to identify, you have to move. Actually, you have to mess around with it, make sure you have the right time. And you could, like I said, you could use this as your alarm clock too. The only thing that I'm concerned is in the back, and that's what we're gonna see in the back. So right here behind it, if you guys can see, you have a rest area, and this would be for the watch area, all right? And then underneath will be for the actual pod area, all right? So if you have the pods, your earbuds are here, you set them up in here, and they rest nice and neat. Your phone here, and everything is charged through one unit. Now this unit itself here, if you guys notice, there is actually a resting spot that you need to plug in your cable. This does not charge your actual watch. This actually just holds your watch, but you will have to run your cable in a separate connection to vice this connection, of course. And then you can charge it. So when you're charging, you're going to charge your pods and your actual phone in one. All right. So let's go ahead and set this up. All right. So one thing I noticed, I identify right here, when you put your Apple Watch connection, it hangs in here, and there's a little indentation right there that it goes through. Now, on back of it, right here, this is where the actual cable relies in. Now, in back of it, this is where the actual hides in there, and there is a connection in there that I found out right there. It's a USB Type A connection for your watch, of course. Let me see if I can put it in there. It's right here, right underneath of it. So the cable hides in there. You close this thing. Your watch sits in the back, and your pods right here charging too, and then of course your phone charges in the front. Now this system is really light, it's not that heavy. We're gonna actually take a look at it, and let's go ahead and set it up. And what I like about it, it does have the rubber ends in the bottom, so it's not gonna damage any kind of tables or anything that you have. So let's go ahead and set this up. All right, we just set it up right now. As you guys can see, you can see the clock right now. It's at 24 hours instead of the 12 hours. You could change that too. Now let's turn on the actual lamp itself, and we're gonna turn it up. If you guys can see, you could turn it on and off. It's just basically connection, but you can actually change the colors on it. Put it in here. See how many connections you can do. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You got about 3 connections actually, and then it turns off. So you got different brightness and also the different tone of the color. Now we're gonna see if this actually charges my phone. So we're gonna see if we could charge the actual phone in here. We're gonna charge a Droid phone, and then we're gonna set it up. Now the alarm system, the instructions are in there. Of course, you could mess around with it, and you could change the time by holding the button here. So it's simple to actually set up your alarm. You hold on the button, and the same thing for your alarm and your clock. Right now, where I set an alarm, we hold it down, and you're able to change things on here. Now to set up your clock is the same thing. You hold on the button here and it starts blinking, and the same button will change it. This has a 24-hour clock in here because it identifies the alarm as the time that you want. Now if you hold it down and you keep holding it down, it'll do the minutes too. All right, I want to demo the actual lights. If you guys can see, I'm gonna turn it on. I turn everything off here. I don't have an iWatch, but I'm demoing how it will be. I do have my AirPods here. If you guys can see it, I'm gonna put them in the back, and it is charging the phone. It's completely charged right now. We're actually charging. If you guys can notice, I'm gonna take it off, and then I'm just gonna put it on, and it starts charging automatically. And I could change the lighting here. Of course, we could change the lighting by hitting different colors. You guys just need it. 1, 2. So that's not bad. So I like it. Turn it off completely.
and mess around with it. Look at that. So whatever color you want to see it on, it fits in very well. So I hope you guys enjoy the video.